Hello, my name is John Allen, and I'll be your child's math teacher this year. This is my 12th year teaching and my 11th year here at Clovis North High School. So I've been here quite a while. And this year I'm going to be teaching both statistics and Math 3. Let's start by talking about statistics, but before we do that, let's take a look at something that affects everybody, a little math help for people who might need it. And after last year, a lot of people are probably going to need some math help. So these top two rows are different teachers that are available for lunch, for help at lunch on different days. You can see Monday we have Mr. Harada and Mr. Harris, Tuesday these two teachers, and so on. So that is the lunch labs that are available every day of the week. And then on the bottom here, we have the after school labs in the library from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. If your child would like help from me in particular, I'm available on Thursdays in the library from 3 to 4. This schedule is posted two places in my room, so the students should hopefully know where it's at by now. If not, I'll point it out because I actually did just put them up very recently. All right, so that is the Clovis North Math Help schedule. There's also a list of student tutors that usually comes out after a few weeks of school have gone by. I haven't heard anything about it yet. When that comes out, I will let everyone know. The student tutors are private tutors available for hire. We don't negotiate price or anything like that. We simply provide the names, and you have an option to hire somebody if they're willing. All right, let's take a look at the Google Classroom webpage. We'll start with stats because there's not as much in there. That'll go a little quicker, and then we'll get on to Math 3. Okay, so in statistics and Math 3, everything's going to be found under the Classwork tab. At the top, we got the helpful links. There's not too much in statistics, just the syllabus. I recently sent this home with your students for a signature, so hopefully you've already seen this and read over it. It's pretty standard. The other thing we have on here, like I said, there's not too much for stats, is the Unit 1 objective list. So this will tell what homework assignments we're doing for each objective. So this is laid out for the whole first unit. I don't have Unit 2 stuff yet. We're still putting that together. All right. The other thing that the statistics class has access to online is the book. Now, we're using a new book this year, so it's the first time we've ever used it, and it has a lot of online access. So this is my access. This is the teacher version. The students is going to look pretty similar. In fact, if you want to see exactly what the students get, we can click on Student Resources here. Okay, so it's got a lot of exercise videos, just videos that help the students out. They can explore these a little bit. I haven't had a ton of time to explore this because I didn't get my book until the Thursday before school started. So I've had limited time to look at this stuff. It's got some more exercise videos here, lots of those. It's got flashcards to help the students study for all the individual chapters in both English and in Spanish. It says Spanish, but then it says English here, but I'm not sure those are probably in Spanish. And then these lesson app videos are very helpful. These are basically like little mini lectures for each individual section. We've actually watched a few of these in class because they're pretty helpful. There's also, is there anything else on the bottom here? Yeah, some extra stuff in here. The students have all seen this. We spent a few minutes on the block day last week looking at all the different online applications that are available for this book, including an ebook. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this page. So students can access their whole textbook online. So they really don't have any reason that they have to be bringing that heavy book to class every day. They can pull it up on their phone or computer or tablet or whatever device they have if they would like to do that instead of carry the book. If they don't have access to that, no problem. They can just bring their book to class and have the same access to those resources. Minus the videos, of course, but they can always look at that at home. All right, and that pretty much wraps up stats. Going to keep this kind of short and sweet. If anyone has any questions about statistics, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. Also, while it's on my mind, my email is just johnallen@cusd.com. Okay, and then let's go back to Google Classroom and talk about Math 3 real quick. Now, Math 3, we're not using a new book, and I've been teaching this a lot longer, so there's a lot more materials in Math 3. Okay, so first of all, again, everything's going to be under the classwork tab. Here we have our course calendar. We can take a quick peek at that. So this tells us roughly what we're going to be doing pretty much every day throughout the year. We're going to go down to a more full month. So you can see what we're doing pretty much every day of the semester. The second semester probably isn't as accurate yet. And even the first semester, there's things that are subject to change, but this is going to be pretty much our schedule here. Okay. along with the course calendar. There's the CUSD Math Help website. So this has great resources provided by the district. Let's take a look at this. One good thing about this, we don't have a book in this class, but all the homework packets are listed here. So if your child loses their homework packet, you can print out a whole new packet here. There's also lots of resources within each chapter. So let's say today, for example, or actually we'll do yesterday's. We did writing equations yesterday. So here we have lesson videos, which are basically video lectures from different teachers. This one happens to have 5. They don't all have that many. Some might have more, some might have less. And then there's also going to be some homework videos where this is literally teachers just working out some homework problems. So it's a good resource to have. Okay, so that's the CUSD Math Help website. That's district provided help. This is the syllabus, of course. Pretty straightforward. I have not sent this one home yet for signatures. I will do that very soon. Maybe by the time you watch this video, I'll have already done it. And then also each unit, I have the first 4 units laid out for the most part. There's only one thing that unit 1 has, the other ones don't have. But anyways, I have my notes packets. I don't require your students to print these. I do give them a copy of the packet. But if they lose a page or forget it somewhere, they can print out the notes here. Same thing with the worksheets. This is basically the packets, but it's the individual worksheets rather than the whole packet. So they can print out the worksheets if they need another worksheet. I debated on this, but I actually ended up putting the answer keys to the worksheets up here as well. This does not show work, so the students can't really turn this in if they just copy the answers because it won't have any work shown, but at least they can check their answers. And then the last thing, which is at the very top because it's the most important one, these are the video notes. So last year, since we had to do everything online, I made videos for all the lessons, so I posted those videos here. This is going to be a great resource if someone has COVID or has to quarantine or just misses because of sports or traveling or whatever the case may be. They can keep up with the notes here. For some reason, they didn't post in order, but they are all here. Okay. The only thing that the other units are missing are the answer keys to the worksheets. I'll put those up when we get to those units. Okay. So Math 3 has a lot of resources here. And pretty much all on Google Classroom. We're not going to be turning things in on Google Classroom. All of this stuff is basically just in case. Just in case they lose their worksheets, just in case they lose their notes, or just in case they miss class. But it's a good place to have these extra resources. And then that is pretty much it. Trying to keep this video short. Again, if you have questions about anything, please don't hesitate to email me. That's the best way to get a hold of me. If it's during school hours, I usually get back pretty quick. Okay, and if it's been a full day and I haven't gotten back to you, please shoot me another email. Maybe by chance it went to my junk mail, but I'm pretty good about responding to emails. Sorry we couldn't meet in person, but I hope this video was satisfactory, and I look forward to teaching your students in person this year. All right, thanks for tuning in.